welcome back. It's Jyoti. What's happening? What's happening? I'm very excited about this. If you've been following me on Instagram, you should know that I made a reel on this label, this project, and it was for Volume One, and it's called City Sessions Volume One. It's by Tiger Baby Records. Tiger Baby sounds familiar, na? Yeah. You are thinking right. This is Zoya Akhtar and Reema Kakti's baby, and along with Ankur Tewari, they created this new music label that's all about real music. So when I say real music, it's about the analog acoustic sounds. It's about musicians getting into a room and jamming and bouncing ideas off of each other, making music, recording it, and then putting that out into the universe in its raw, authentic form, right? And I'm totally here for that kind of thing. So I absolutely loved Volume One and made a reel on it. Follow me on Instagram, shameless plug, if you haven't seen that reel. But here, Volume Two dropped, and I'm very excited to cover it. Also because iska first track jo hai, मैं सुन चुकी हूँ, and I'll tell you how. But what I love about this project is that not only are they showcasing like three different artists and along with them a lot of different musicians on the project, they are also releasing it in this very nostalgic format, side A or side B. We love it. So not only is the project, the label's intent with this project and with all their music, I think, is taking us back in time to a simpler place where we can just feel a lot of sukoon and like peace, yeah, basically contentment, सुकून, वो सब चीज़ें आपको फील होती हैं और जब भी आप कोई पुरानी चीज़ उठा के देखते हैं तो वही फीलिंग आती है ना, sort of return to home. So I feel that way about anything that is side A, side B, and that's happening on this as well. And so now let me tell you how I'm going to listen to only side A in this reaction, just so I can talk more about the songs. And because side A mein Sanjeeta ka song hai, it actually starts the EP, and this is the song that I've already heard. So Sanjeeta was in Ahmedabad about 2 months ago, or a little less than 2 months ago, I think. And she performed this in her set. And she said this was written by my dear friend Ankur Tewari. I can see lyrics are by him. And it's a song that's going to drop soon. And I just want to perform it for you guys. And I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. This is also the thing I look forward to in live performances. Give us something of yours that hasn't released yet, and we're listening to it for the first time right there live. Ah, एक तो उस चीज का मजा ही कुछ और है, but also when the song is so beautiful and so yeah, just hits you right in the feels, then it's just Sone Pe Suhaga happens. So that song really stayed with me after her gig, and I was like, oh, when it drops, I'm gonna listen to it. I didn't know it was gonna be part of this project, and when I saw that, I was like, let's just get to it. Let's just get to it. And you guys tell me ना कि आपके through हम कितने artists और कितने गाने और कितने projects discover करते हैं. तो this is my attempt to bring City Sessions into y'all's lives. Thank me later. So ठीक है, I'm gonna listen to side A. It's got DAIRA, which is Sanjeeta Bhattacharya. You all know I've just been marveling about her, especially her vocals on SV ka title track. And Ankur Tewari's written it. Written Ankur Sanjeeta and produced by Raag Sethi. Raag Sethi was also at Sanjeeta's gig. So many congratulations to the two of them for getting engaged. But yeah, so that's that. And composer Sanjeeta, violin and backing vocals Protyay Chakrabarti, acoustic guitars and backing vocals Meera Desai, electric guitar and bass Raag Sethi, producer and arranger Raag Sethi, drums Jyotirmay Menon, mix and master Harsh Desai, and director and video editor Jishnu Guha. Okay. So this is lovely. Record label Tiger Baby Records, and Leila Hazarika is the label head. Very nice. Okay, so let's just get to it. From the first screen, it just looks like band's all set up. They're about to start jamming, and session वैसे का वैसा ही record हो रहा है, और हम output सुन रहे हैं. So this is something that I love. I cannot praise it enough about this entire venture, this label, and their intent about capturing those music moments in just their raw form, like you and I would experience them in an intimate live performance. Jo feeling aati hai, that's how you feel, right? So anyway, let's get into it. Daira, it's a beautiful song. I've heard it live. Let's listen to the recorded version. 1, 2, 3, play.
जज्बात से खेलती जुर्माना मांगे इधर इस टूटे दिल से ये जिंदगी का कायदा क्या इसका फायदा मिलके इसे तोड़ दे रोके हमें जो दायरा ये जिंदगी का कायदा क्या इसका फायदा मिलके इसे तोड़ दे रोके हमें जो दायरा तेरी राहों में और कोई देखो ना हमको इस तरह जैसे हो कोई अजनबी माना के गैर हम सही तेरी राहों में और कोई देखो ना हमको इस तरह जैसे हो कोई अजनबी
Goosebumps from start to end. I don't know about you guys, but goosebumps from start to end. Also, because I just love the harmonizing that started all of it. And just such a warm video. Such a warm video. I just love. I mean, it really, I've been crying about this from the rooftops for a long time. It really is not that difficult to just hit people emotionally. It doesn't take fancy budgets with big videos and all of that. It just takes real songwriting and singing and musicianship, you know? Oh, case in point. So beautiful. So beautiful. So, volume one, I was listening to the songs on Spotify, but now with this, it's just so much more intimate because it feels like you're a fly on the wall in the studio. It's happening. You're hearing it exactly how it was recorded. There's no, there's like minimal sort of after effects that have been added on anything. And just everyone just in the studio together taking pictures, and the entire warmth of it is coming across so nicely. So love that. यहाँ पे lyrics भी हैं description में. You all know how much I appreciate that from any music label and team. So let's quickly read them. Ankur, beautiful song, beautiful writing, beautiful composition from Sanjeeta, and all the musicians and backup vocals. So good. So good. Okay. रहते थे तेरे दिल में जहां वहां अब कोई और है ये जिंदगी का फलसफा हर पल नया दौर है जो तेरे मेरे बीच था वो बात ही और थी जाहिर निगाहों में तेरी है हम जहां तुम वहीं ये जिंदगी का कायदा क्या इसका फायदा मिलके इससे तोड़ दें रोके हमें जो दायरा That's such a cute honest plea, right? Is it almost is it knows कि the other person will not agree to this. हमें पता है लेकिन फिर भी we are pleading. So it's very cute. क्या इसका फायदा मिलके इसे तोड़ दें रोके हमें जो दायरा माना के गैर हम सही तेरी राहों में और कोई देखो ना हमको इस तरह जैसे हो कोई अजनबी Such a sweet like plea करने वाला गाना है ना and it's talking about yeah, like it said in the blurb right on top, Daira Basa is a quiet introspection upon a love that lingers, transcending time, space, and boundaries, and a longing to break through them. So this Daira could mean anything. It could mean that a lot of time has passed between us, and we have a lot of physical space, like distance, or there may be other boundaries that stop us from being together. There's a longing to break through those dairas, and very nice. Very nice. This is going on top of my personal playlist for sure. And I really liked how they were, the vinyl was coming and all these little trivia things were popping up about the artist. Beautifully done. I think that's a brilliant way because City Sessions, I have a feeling, is going to keep going on. Volume 2 ke baad 3, 4, 5. And the artists that you're bringing onto the platform, and their back end story, their accomplishments so far, and other little cute nuggets of information about them and their story, their personal journey is really nice to see. So she's been training since in classical vocals since 5. Also learned Kathak. That's every Bengali, no? Bharpoor art. Bachpan se. Balkan music, flamenco, jazz, pop, and folk. She earned her Grammy nomination for the album Shuruat. Oh my God, amazing. She's worked with the Berkeley Indian Ensemble. That's what I knew of her when I first discovered her on So Far Sounds. She's also made her cinematic debut. Very nice. She was on Spotify's Radar program. DAIRA was written by Ankur, inspired by a prompt about fleeting but intense love. Yeah, we've all been there. Okay, Sanjeeta recorded DAIRA remotely and used a spoon as a guitar slide when she couldn't find one. Used a spoon as a... Oh, so it was recorded remotely, but this is... Okay, so this is the video sort of jam. Oh my God, amazing. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to song 2. It is FML. FML. It's got Rono, and it says Rono, Ankur, and Taab on the credits. And written by Ankur, Rono, Taab, produced by Rono, Arya Nanji, Sanjay Das, Satyajit Chatterjee. Okay. FML by Rono is about making peace with your bad luck. Learning to enjoy your good fortune. It's a love letter to letting go and appreciating the little things. I feel like I need this song in my life right now. Making peace with some things. Rono or Ronit Sarkar. Okay, lyricist Ankur, Taab, and awkward bong kaun hai? Is it Taab? Let's see. Rono. Okay. Awkward bong. Okay. Acoustic guitar and backing vocals Arya Nanji, electric piano and synth Sanjay Das, electric guitar and backing vocals Satyajit Chatterjee, bass Lavin Da Costa, Lavin Da Costa, mix Arya Nanji, master Ashyar Balsara, Jishnu Guha, video director and editor. Lovely. Let's do it. Yahan bhi lyrics hain. Chalo. Well, this is my first time listening to this artist. 1, 2, 3, play. A clap.
चाहा जब भी कुछ और ही मिला होता है ये क्यों हर दफा जिंदगी की चाय में बिस्किट गिरा वो भी है क्या मुझसे खफा मेरे हाथों की इन लकीरों में शायद ऐसा ही लिखा खुशियों का था एक लिफाफा मेरा दराज में ही बंद रह गया कुछ ही यार थे वो भी चल पड़े अपनी किस्मतों की राह पे मेरे हाथों की इन लकीरों में क्यों ना कुछ और है लिखा नसीब में मेरे खोटे सिक्के ही रहे उम्मीद रख के क्या फायदा कल मिली थी बिल्ली सड़क पे मुझे हड़बड़ा के वो भी मुड़ गई सोचती है क्या मुझको है पता कट न जाए उसका रास्ता मेरे हाथों की इन लकीरों में कुछ अजीब सा ही लिखा भी है मिला, ले लो उसमें जीने का मजा। जीने का मजा, जीने का मजा।
जीने का मजा. Perfect phrase to end it. Loved it. Oh my God. First of all, really needed this song in my life right now. But other than that, it is just it is just so so soothing. I was just like, I can listen to this project and these kind of songs on loop, on a Sunday. And the thought came to me कि इसका vinyl, इस पूरे City Sessions project का vinyl releases होने चाहिए, because best heard with the crackle, that aside, I love his voice. One, so much emotion and depth in it, and it didn't at any point make me feel sad, even though it's coming from a space of someone who's seen a lot of downs in life and who's probably not feeling his best, but he's trying to talk himself or sing himself out of that mental space. And the tonality he took in his vocals was just so, it was like a warm hug. Yeah, it didn't at any point make me feel sad or blah, just unhappy or feeling sorry for myself, that kind of nahi. It was not overly like, get up, cheer up, it's all good, life goes on. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like in your face, cheer you up. It was a very soft, like a friend just coming and sitting next to you and just putting their arm around you, and that's it. Like, no words, no this thing, but that's the feeling. So that's the feeling I got from this song. Or someone just coming and holding your hand. That's it. You don't need any words. You're just like, okay, I'm here with you. It's all fine. So very nice. I'm going to read the lyrics, but I must say that I really love the bass on this and the piano and the synths. They were just ting, 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 ting. That whole thing, it took me back to like a old Hindi film wala soundscape. And I love those soundscapes. My God, if only y'all could see my retro playlist. But anyway, coming back. चाहा जब भी कुछ और ही मिला, होता है ये क्यों हर दफा, जिंदगी की चाय में बिस्कुट गिरा. I love this. How relatable is this? Every time that has happened to me, I'm like, why even here? वो भी है क्या मुझसे खफा. Very nice. This is the beauty of simple lines like this, Simplicity says so much. Simplicity is so relatable. Simplicity is just हमें हमारे ही इमोशनल स्पेसेस में जाने को लाइक मजबूर कर देती है सिंपलिसिटी इनटू आवर ओन एक्सपीरियंसेस एंड फीलिंग स्पेसेस. मेरे हाथों की, and the thing I also thought at this point is, if you can make me smile and laugh or giggle through a somber mood space that you've set in the first two lines, then you've got me. Because in the first two lines he instantly said कि मेरे साथ कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है जो मैं सोचता हूँ, और हर बार यही होता है that I get disappointed, and then he makes me laugh in the next line with the chai biscuit, and why is he also upset, like खफा है मुझसे. So you made me chuckle, which is such a it's such a smart way of telling a story, smart way of capturing your audience. So yeah, loved it. Loved how it flowed. मेरे हाथों की इन लकीरों में शायद ऐसा ही लिखा, खुशियों का था एक लिफाफा मेरा, दराज में ही बंद रह गया, कुछ ही यार थे वो भी चल पड़े अपनी किस्मतों की राह पे, मेरे हाथों की इन लकीरों में क्यों ना कुछ और है लिखा, नसीब में मेरे खोटे सिक्के ही रहे. It's a kind of song that can take you into a low mood, the lines are, but it was the way it was delivered and the way the music was arranged that it didn't take me there. उम्मीद रख के क्या फ़ायदा, कल मिली थी बिल्ली सड़क पे मुझे, हड़बड़ा के वो भी मुड़ गई, सोचती है क्या मुझको है पता. So again, this self-deprecating thing, this laughing at oneself is the way to go. कट ना जाए उसका रास्ता मेरे हाथों की. Oh, one sec, there's a space here. So one sec, I'm going to read this again. मेरे हाथों की लकीरों में क्यों ना कुछ और है लिखा, नसीब में मेरे खोटे सिक्के ही रहे, उम्मीद रख के क्या फ़ायदा, कल मिली थी बिल्ली सड़क पे मुझे, हड़बड़ा के वो भी मुड़ गई, सोचती है क्या मुझको है पता, कट ना जाए उसका रास्ता. मेरे हाथों की इन लकीरों में कुछ अजीब सा ही लिखा है ज़रा, मगर जो भी है मिला, ले लूं उसमें जीने का मज़ा. Exactly. The closing lines and the closing thought. It just leaves you with this pensive smile on your face. I loved it. And all the musicians, beautiful, beautiful arrangement. I really, really like it when it's clean and you can hear every instrument so clearly and cleanly that at different points in the song, different things were standing out to me. At no point were any of the instruments competing with each other, nor was the music arrangement competing with the vocals and vice versa. It was all just beautiful, beautifully put together. Okay, so far, side A has killed it 2 on 2. Let's go to the third song. This one is Adi Rao. I have not heard him before. And let's quickly read. Holding On by Adi Rao is about letting go of a certain kind. Oh, one sec. उसमें एक वो आया था बीच में, which was a thing I was like, I must talk about this. One of the trivia things in the middle. The lyrics introduce a fictional Mr. Bad Luck as a metaphor for grappling with life's challenges. We love that. The lyrics explore finding acceptance and joy through life's obstacles. And then the song began as a playful guitar riff in the key of G, with all its melodies organically emerging from that. Exactly. When the plucking started right in the beginning, I can see how that rolled off into a whole song, right? So beautiful. See, I love the fact that they're adding these little notes in the middle of the video, because it's just nice to know these things and gives you a quick BTS into the making, which we all love. At least nerds like me love that. So, chalo, Holding On by Adi Rao is about letting go of a certain kind of love while holding on to another. Oh, showing that the end of a romantic relationship can be the beginning of a lasting friendship. Many people will debate that with you, but theek hai. So it's written by Adi Rao, produced by Sharad Rao. Okay, let's see. Singer, lyricist, composer Adi, producer Sharad, keys Zion Matthew, backing guitar Sharad Rao, backing vocals Sharad Rao and Zion Matthew, acoustic guitars Adi Rao, drums Abraham Zakaria, bass Nathan Emmanuel, mix and master Aditya Sivakumar. Okay, directed by Jishnu Guha. Very nice. Chalo. Lyrics bhi hain. Oh, looks like it's an English track. Lovely. Let's get to it. 1, 2, 3, play. I love this clapboard. I also want to give a clip.
Holding on, getting strong, water bound, I have found all that treasure underneath. I'm digging deep, take a leap, the water's mean, no more drowning. Hold on, get down low, get it all before your time is gone. Hold on, get down low, pick up the phone. You're all alone. Water bound, I have found all that treasure underneath. You're digging deep, make a scene, cut the reel, and try it all again. Hold on, you're soaking, dripping on the floor. Back home, hold on to something, you're slipping away. what you left behind. You're suffocating, almost drowning. Hold on to something, you're slipping away. Hold on to something, I'll get it on my own. You're all alone.
I did not want that to end. What the hell? Too short, too short. How was it? 2:59. Okay. Okay, lovely. I can see it, the when it popped up that he's gotten like major influences from Dave Matthews Band and Under the Table Dreaming. Under the Table and Dreaming is one of the best albums ever in the history of the world. And I keep telling you guys this. I don't know how many times I've repeated this, that Dave Matthews Band is number one in my favorite concerts ever, live concerts. And I wish I could see them like every year. Some of the best musicians and writers in the world. But yeah, so I can see the influence in this song. It was so kind of, there wasn't like a there wasn't like a structure per se in the song. It just flowed like a story and very organic telling of what's going on. So the influence is definitely evident. Okay. Holding on, getting strong, water bound, I have found all that treasure underneath. I'm digging deep, take a leap. The water is me, no more drowning. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but this, I can see so much of Dave influence in this kind of writing style. But yeah, so I love this. The backing guitar that had its moment in the middle, I really enjoyed that. All the musicians, I'm just absolutely loving how live this whole thing is. And when you spend so much time talking about music and reviewing music and listening to everything that's coming out of the industry today, you can immediately just highlight and point out and appreciate why this project stands out so much. क्योंकि ऐसा music और ऐसे sounds बहुत कम सुनने को मिलते हैं. So I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy. I love it. I absolutely love Tiger Baby Records for doing this. Thank you. Like really from the bottom of my soul, thank you for just having this intent and creating this project. I think it's only going to grow from strength to strength. So coming back, lyrics, holding on, getting strong, water bound, I have found all that treasure underneath. I'm digging deep, take a leap. The water is me. No more drowning. Okay. Hold on, get down, love. Where does Dave use a lot of love? All the time. Crush is coming to mind. Okay, hold on, get down, love. Get it all before your time is gone. Hold on, get down, love. Pick up the phone. You're all alone. Water bound, I have found all that treasure underneath. You're digging deep, make a scene, cut the reel and try it all again. Hold on, you're soaking, dripping on the floor, back home. Hold on to something, you're slipping away. Through all our passion, look at what we made with two, betrayed the fashion and braved the new. But when all you're left with is the breath she left behind, you're suffocating, almost drowning. Hold on to something, you're slipping away. Hold on to something, I'll get it on my own. You're all alone. Oh man, but I thought this was like talking about the beginning of a lasting friendship. But yeah, letting go still hurts, right? Letting go still hurts. These lyrics reflect personal experiences, inviting listeners to see themselves in his stories. He explores the joys and anxieties of growing older through his music. Nice. And what else was there? Holding on is about the enduring nature of relationships. And it reflects on life's cyclical nature, how endings lead to new beginnings. Yeah, always. Always. What a beautiful voice he has. Very high on emotionality. I mean, when you're self-taught and you've kind of like, I read in one of the things, he decided to have his own relationship with the musical instrument. So he's self-taught, didn't learn from anyone. Love that. Began writing Holding On as a motivational letter to his girlfriend. Sorry, I'm getting hiccups. Excuse me. Funny that I'm getting hitchkeys during a song like this. Who's remembering me? Anyway, began writing Holding On as a motivational letter to his girlfriend, completing it a year later. Oh man. Oh man. I just love artists like this. Adi Devi thoughts freeze tells the story leaving home for the first time, discovering himself in college. Okay, love this. So I think by and I remember saying no, thinking this after Sanjeeta's gig, because she by the way, if she comes to your city, she's on an India tour right now, do catch her. But her songs were so personal. They were so from her personal moments, ups and downs, just like Adi's way as a songwriter. It's so personal, it's plucked from your own life story and moments that it really amazes me how these guys can be so courageous to be so open and so vulnerable. Like, this is why I have such deep respect and love for artists, because through their own joys and sorrows and pains and turbulences and inner turmoils and all those spaces that people normally just hide from the world forever, these guys draw from it, put it out into the world for everyone to see. That's like the highest form of or one of the highest forms of vulnerability that we can find in the world. And then they help us reach and touch those deep spaces within ourselves, like confront our own emotions through them and their art. So mad props, loved Adi's voice and the songwriting, the entire feel and soundscape of the song. It really did for me as a huge lifelong Dave Matthews fan, it was very evident, the influence, and I loved how he's made it his own, that kind of writing style and structuring and arranging of the music and all of that. So mad props to Sharad and Adi. I think they're brothers. Surname to same hai. So I don't know. But yeah, mad props and thank you so much. This is beautiful. I love side A. I really love side A already. I'm going to listen to side B now offline. Usme bhi 3 gaane hain. And yeah, I'm going to listen to it offline. Stoned on Your Love, Bezuban, and Saza. You know what? I'm highly tempted to listen to them right now. I just don't want this video to get too long. No, ठीक है, I'll listen to it offline. Listen to them offline. But loved side A and loving volume 2. Already loved volume 1 and already said a lot about how much I appreciate the intent behind not just starting this music label, but also the City Sessions IP, if I can call it that. Yeah, it's an IP, right? So yeah, I think volume 2 ke baad 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sab kariye. I am with you on this journey. And I have discovered artists through your volume 1 and volume 2. Sanjeeta is probably the only one I have heard before, but even the artists on volume 1 and now here, I'm now going to deep dive into their catalogs. So thank you so much, Tiger Baby and the entire team behind this project. Yeah, and seriously, all the musicians on a project like this, it's the musicians, the band, the composers, the writers, over and above the singers, of course, that really truly make the thing come alive. So mad props. I am seeing in the credits on Spotify, I am seeing Raag, Sethi, I'm seeing Arya Nanji, Sanjay Das, Satyajit Chatterjee, and Sharad Rao, and Taab, and of course Ankurtewari. Mad props. So I'm getting to side B offline now. You guys dig deep into this project, into these artists, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know which track is your favorite from the album once you've heard it. Leave that in the comments and take very good care of yourselves. Appreciate music like this and musicians like this. Honestly, they are all, as far as I'm concerned, national treasures. Chalo, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. Live long and prosper.